G'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 17th of July, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show. Hoodie J, Minogio, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And Mogi, God almighty, you know, you've been away for a week and it's really agreed with you, mate. I'm looking at a relaxed, well-cut stallion. How's life? You're right, yeah.
It's going pretty grousey.
Like you're having a stroke.
You sick son of a bee. You're pretty easy on the eye yourself there, old Hoity J, with a bit of relaxation under your belt with you.
Oh, no, I worked all week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What on?
Oh, mate, don't get me started.
Okay. Keyzie, mate.
G'day, fellas. Good to have you back.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
I missed you. You with your tight shirt and Jase with that jersey you wore at the gym.
It's not a tight shirt, man. This is a loose shirt.
Yeah, it is quite loose.
A loose shirt.
He actually bent over the desk before and I saw his nips.
It is quite low cut.
But you're good, Keyzie? You well?
Yeah, no, I'm good as gold. Had a great week last week. Pretty chill.
Got your shirt under a shirt?
Yeah,
Yes,
good
this is
stuff.
Some things never change, baby.
This is a vintage Warriors jersey. I'm not wearing this on my flesh. Otherwise, I'll have to wash it too often.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Means it's time for...
The Big Poll.
Yeah, man, and today's big poll's an absolute doozy, fellas. Got to be honest with you. Absolute doozy. Is this the Warriors' year, yes or no?
You loving that one, Keyzie?
I refuse. I have a rule. I refuse to say that it's our year.
Well,
Keyzie?
the problem with that, Keyzie, is you've refused to say it's our year, and as a result, it's never been our year. It's the fact that you haven't said it that's cursing us.
No. This is a new rule that I started this season.
Ah.
Yes, and it's going so well.
You know, what I'm loving about the Warriors at the moment, fellas, is, you know...
What, Jase?
Your non-dedicated fans jumping on the bandwagon. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you brought this up.
The periphery people are like, oh, the Warriors are going good. I'm going to be their fan. Not like us fellas who have been there from
Game
day
runners.
one. And through the ups, the downs, the trials, the tribulations. We've been there, fellas, from day one. And I will say emphatically, this is the Warriors' year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think, to be fair to Keyzie, although he has got a lot of Warriors jumpers,
he does.
He hasn't been there since day one. You're only 3, weren't you, Keyzie, when they came into effect?
It's
I was
4.
in a bar getting maggoted watching the first game against the Broncos there.
Same, mate, same.
We were there together, weren't we?
Yeah, well, you deduced me.
Oh, yeah, I did. Of course I did.
It was a CP.
Yeah, CP. One of the first CPs.
Were you trying to light the fire or something and he wouldn't let you?
Yeah, maybe.
That's right, yeah.
And but I'm with you, Hoity J. I mean, I've been saying this for some weeks actually, and getting Keyzie annoyed when I come in, and I'm so I don't know. I'm just saying. And I actually put a bet on the Warriors on Friday that they would win their last 7 games straight, for which I stand to win $8,747.
Great stuff, mate.
And that was a good win there.
Yeah.
Look, my only thing is, I just don't want to put too much pressure on the boys, right? Because last
They
year...
don't know about your pressure.
Yeah, they don't even know.
Who you are, man. They don't know
never
you
know
exist,
about it,
man.
Keyzie.
They know about
you can't put pressure on
you,
them.
Keyzie.
Yeah,
They know
anything
you
you
at
do,
all.
if they can
Anything you say
suck
goes right
that
over there.
pressure up, it means
Keyzie,
nothing
who's
to them,
Keyzie?
man.
Love Adam Fanua, Keyzie.
You know, and it's just really gratifying. I was there at the game yesterday, and you know, the sound of flesh on flesh, the smack. Mate, I've got Mount Smart abrasions on my ass from the amount of times I've sat there.
What stand did you sit in?
I'm not going to say that I'm their number 1 fan.
That's good.
But, you know, top 10 to top 10. And just seeing the boys, you know, after the match, and I did the pre-match as well. I went in the dressing room, had a bit of a chit-chat with them, gave them a bit of a pat. It was all good.
Yeah.
But we want to know your opinion, New Zealand. So get involved with the big poll. Is this the Warriors' year?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Great to have your company, by the way, and great to be back, isn't it, Mogi?
It is unbelievable to be back.
So good, man. It's so good. Hey, our Insta poll's going up now. The question for the Insta poll today is this the Warriors' year, yes or no? What are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
Well, there's a lot of texts coming in. Firstly, welcoming you guys back, saying how good of a job I did covering. Mm-hmm. So that's nice. But
Covering
also
what?
Covering the show last week. Me and Pugs filled in.
Oh, right. That sort of covering.
I didn't even know you'd done it. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's good
You don't
stuff,
listen?
Keyzie.
No. I don't listen to. I don't listen to the show if I'm not on it.
Yeah,
Right.
neither.
We're the best things about it.
I don't even listen to the show when I'm on it.
No.
You know what I mean?
Hey, a lot of text on
I mean, sometimes when I'm on it, I'll listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
When you say on it, do you mean like on the lash?
on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant on the show.
Incidentally, by the way, Mogi, I'll have a little quick word with you a little bit later on. Big weekend coming up for Keyzie. He's found out some news and he's going hard, he told
excellent.
me. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Carry on, Keyzie. What are the people saying on 3483?
G'day, guys. Not our year. We haven't beaten the Storm, the Panthers, the Broncos, or the Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
By the by. But this is the thing.
No, it's a valid point.
And I talked to the fellas in the pre-game and the coach, and I'm
What's
saying,
the coach's name
you know
again?
what I mean? As it's a build-up. You don't go hard out at the beginning there. You've got to build to your season to the ultimate,
Well, it's just that we're 20
to the
rounds in now.
Yeah, I know. And
Right.
look how they're building, Keyzie. So whoever wrote that on 3483 is a fool.
Sucker.
Good question here. What would you guys sacrifice for this to be the
Sucker.
Waz year? What would you sacrifice?
I'd burn all your Warriors jerseys and smash your car and your truck in with a hammer. And everybody can come and have a turn on it. I'd sacrifice that.
Yeah.
I'd shave your moustache off, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I'd get your little raisin nips out and parade them around.
They're not raisin nips, they're sultanas.
I'll tell you what. If they don't, we'll shave Keyzie's mo.
Exactly, yeah. If the Warriors
What
don't
the
go
hell
all
is
the way
going
this
on here?
year,
Yeah.
you can come down and put the shoe into Keyzie.
Yeah. I'm prepared to sacrifice because I'm fond of you, Keyzie.
When you guys go on holiday again? Is that happening anytime soon?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Had a bit of an incident round at our joint of late, and that is that I parked my one of my trucks out on the street.
Which truck, the Aqua or the Tita?
The Aqua, Toyota
nice.
Aqua truck. And it's just underneath this tree there, quite a big tree. And what I'm noticing is a massive amount of fecal matter on it each day. And more, like it hasn't been like this. Now, I'm sure you get the odd one now and again, I think is normal. But this is absolutely covering the car. And to me, it just seemed a little bit strange. So I sort of set up a bit of a stakeout, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
Last night, and I snuck up onto the neighbour's roof to give me a good vantage point.
Why not your roof?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that later, so I should have just done my own roof.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, you learn from these things, Keyzie. Anyway, got up there, didn't see anything. Nothing.
Right.
So I'm none the wiser. What do you do when you got all that
Fecal matter.
poos?
Yeah. Well, I've talked to you before, Muggy. I've got a fully fenced property.
You do.
And we used to have a scenario where when we didn't have a dog, where we had fecal matter all over the shop.
Right.
And our back lawn.
Right.
And I could still, to this day, I don't know why.
Right.
Because there was no access for animals at all to my backyard, and yet it was covered in fecal matter.
I think that's different, though, because the difference is Mike's parking under a tree.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
So that's the issue there. And they're obviously nesting up there or something. There's obviously, though, more and more of them are now pooing on his aqua truck.
Well, yeah, it's. I mean, it certainly explains the bird fecal matter.
Yes.
But it was the human stuff that I was worried about.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there was more of that because we don't really have birds because I've got quite a reputation. You know what I'm like with wildlife in general. So the birds don't really come around
Your
as
little
much.
BB gun.
They don't come around as much as they used to.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure it's the neighbour Greg over the road.
Right.
Because he's a bit jealous of my trucks because I've got the Aqua and the Tita, and he's like, I can see him seething over there.
That's not the guy you're having a bit of a stoush with about the boom.
Oh, the boom, yeah. That's
Oh,
him. Yeah,
okay.
Greg.
So what? He's getting up in the tree and curling
so
one
he's
out.
been jumping up in the tree and I think snapping one off.
Wait, so it's human poos? I thought you were just parked under a tree with lots of birds in it.
Oh, nah. Well, I am.
Right, but
You know,
it's
got
Greg.
some birds in it.
And just-
but I'm not worried about bird poos. You expect that if you park under a tree. I mean, God almighty. But it's the human bastards.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, let's be honest about it, Mogi. There's a profound difference between a bird dropping and a coiled human feces.
Oh, you can take a man's eye out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Mogi,
Yeah, mate.
Keyzie had a couple of burritos before the show, and he said he went overboard and it's hit him hard.
Oh, is
so
it
he's a little
on you?
bit sleepy.
Oh,
He felt a bit sleepy and woozy.
Jay-
not affecting your back door or anything.
Jase, They were enchiladas.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Enchilada.
Hey, Morgan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, good, fellas. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Morgan. Good. How's your Monday going, all right?
Oh, can't complain. We're in the beautiful Tron.
Beautiful, mate.
What do you do in the beautiful Tron there, Morgan?
I'm a chippy.
Backbone! Excellent
And have
stuff.
you got a girlfriend, mate, or a wife?
I've actually got a wife and
Is this what we do now? We just yell stuff at...
Hey, Morgan.
yeah.
Being a chippy, you like a pie, eh, mate?
Oh, can't
That's
complain.
racist, Jase. You can't say that.
What are you running with, and what's Morgan's go-to for pie?
Probably a steak, bacon, mushroom and cheese.
Now we're talking.
Good cheese.
You flesh son of a
Ooh la
bee.
la.
Yeah.
May we? Well, the great news for you, Morgan, you just won yourself $100, mate. How does that sound?
Oh, bloody beautiful, mate.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on you, mate. That's all thanks to Big Ben.
Yeah, totally.
He's a big bastard.
This is
isn't
one of the great things about being back to Mogi.
Yes.
Is, the pie warmer is filled with delicious Big Ben bastards out there, and old Hoodie Jay's been hoeing in. Hey, Morgan, you enjoy that $100, buddy.
Thank you, fellas. Thank
Good
you.
on you,
Right,
mate.
hey, thank you for listening, man. We massively appreciate
Hey,
it.
thanks, mate.
Kia kaha.
Welcome back, Expo.
Oh,
thanks.
thanks, mate.
Good on
Yeah, good on you, mate. Backbone.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Eyes to the front, Hoodie J.
Struth.
Truth. Sorry. Give myself a bit of a slap there. Now, listen, I know for a fact, Mogi, you've been hitting the gym hard, mate.
I have in my life.
You are smashing it at the moment. And so I wanted to, because I've gone back to the gym.
Sure.
And so I wanted to get a bit of an idea in terms of gym protocol.
Okay.
Because I'm still sort of relearning all that stuff again.
Yeah.
And I know that, you know how a gym works. You know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. I want to put this question to you.
I know as well.
Do you go to the gym, Keyzie?
Yeah, remember I started.
Oh, yeah, you're doing your bouncing on your legs thing. So you can do poofs.
What I'm doing is, yes, like, I can't remember, what's it called? Plyometrics, so I can learn how to slam dunk.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Hey,
Right, hit us with a scenario.
well, I'm asking you as well, Keyzie,
Okay,
since
right.
you're a hardcore gym boy too. With what's it called?
Wouldn't go that far.
Plyometrics.
Cryometrics.
Not cryometrics.
So there's a machine, right?
Yeah, is that me?
Well, yeah. I mean, you are a machine, but there's a machine that Hoodie J is just about to use. But before I start using the machine, I notice that someone has left their phone and their water bottle by the machine.
Right
Yeah.
next to it.
Right next to the
Right.
machine.
Yeah.
But they're not on the machine.
No.
They're somewhere else in the
Yeah.
gym. And what I'm thinking is, okay, well, he and or she has left their water bottle and their phone there, so therefore they're using that machine,
Savesies.
savesies. But then I was today waiting 5 minutes to use the machine. Mate, I was only going to do 5 reps of 150 kgs, and that takes me like a minute and a half. And I'm thinking to myself, I could have done this by now, but instead I'm standing around with my finger up my ass.
Oh, what exercise is that?
Pardon?
The finger up your ass. What one's that?
No, I think it's a turn of phrase.
Well...
Was it?
No. Have you not heard of that, Keyzie?
Yes, but I thought it was a turn. Okay, we'll
Oh,
carry
no.
on. Right.
No.
It's just all to do with the generic tightening.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Well, that
yeah.
must be part of your cryometrics, Keyzie.
No, hang on. I'm not the one doing that. Jace is doing that.
Oh, you should.
Right.
So 5 minutes passed, right?
I mean, if you're doing cryo...
No. This is what we're talking about.
Okay. So, 5 minutes have passed. And I'm thinking to myself, seriously...
And you've got your finger up your ass
I've got
this
my
whole
finger up this
time.
whole time going, I could have done
People
that
must have been
exercise.
asking questions at that point, were they?
Oh,
You
no,
standing
they're
there
used
with
to
your
it
finger
now.
up your ass. Yeah, good.
They're used to it now. But what's the protocol there? I mean, you can't just leave
Well,
stuff by
I
a
think
machine.
you can put it up there, but
Yes.
you can't go the old
No,
in
no,
and
no,
out. I
the-
think you can just leave it up there and nobody will notice. But you
No,
should
no,
probably
no.
do it in the privacy of the bathroom, I think, and then make sure you wash your hands before you use any of the other equipment.
Oh, yeah, I use the alcohol wash and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
sweet
mean?
as. No, I think that's
So
all good.
that's good, eh?
Yeah.
Just read the phone and the
Oh,
drink
that.
scenario.
Yeah. It does mean savesies, but there is a time limit on that.
What's the time limit?
About 8 seconds. As long as it takes me to look around the gym and see if anybody's looking before I chuck them in the bin.
Okay,
And then
good.
the person comes over and goes, Have you seen a water bottle and a phone radio?
No, sorry, I was too busy sticking my finger up my ass.
I think so. What's your attitude towards if you're on holiday, Jase? You're in your Speedos there at the resort, you got your legs out, and you want to lie down on a beach lounger, but someone's put a towel on it, but there's no one to be seen.
Yes.
What do you do there?
Pardon?
Do you give it time, 10 minutes, see if anyone comes for it, and then get rid of the towel? Because that's what I do.
Well, that's slightly different because they might be having a swim.
Right.
Well, it is slightly different, but only slightly, because I know from experience that what people would do is set their alarm, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go downstairs and chuck their towels on the lounger and then go back upstairs and go to sleep. That's what I used to do anyway.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to be back here in the studio with Mogi and Keyzie. Hope your Monday's going along tickety-boo. Now, don't forget about our Big Show Big Poll today. The question is this the Warriors' year, yes or no? Very simple, very easy. Keyzie was a bit coy about bringing it up, but I think it's going to be fine.
Well, I just don't like to say it.
Sure.
It gives me bad juju. But if you'd like to vote, go to the Hodaki Big Show Instagram poll.
Yeah. Also, we want your AIRB'N'B stories.
Not your good ones.
Not your good ones. We want your bad ones. Because, as you know, Mogi's just been away on holiday, as have I. Not that I went to an Airbnb. And you went to one, and you've got a bit of a story to share with us a little bit later on down the track.
I do, guys.
Sounds like a horror show, what you were saying,
what
mate.
a nightmare.
Just full on. And don't forget, everyone that texts in on 3483 goes in the draw for BK vouchers.
Oh, my God.
Hey, look, let's just go crazy here because we're back today.
Yeah.
You can give us a call on 0800 Hodaki if you want. If you've got a nightmare B&B situation, because we'd love to hear from you. Let's get into the hour, shall we? With a bit of Foo Fighters. Oh, yeah, boy. Foo Fighters here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. We're talking nightmarish Airbnb stories. Anthony, you mad bastard, how's life?
Yeah, good, guys. How you guys going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. Tell us about your story, mate.
All right, well, me and the lads had a bit of a boys' weekend planned away in the lovely Tauport.
Yeah.
Tauport.
Mate, lovely Tauport. You always know what it's like there. Anyway, we arrived there, and it was supposed to be a standalone home, but that mad bastard decided that he was actually going to stay the whole weekend with us as well.
The owner.
What?
The owner stuck with us the whole weekend and didn't give us any money back, didn't buy beers, didn't buy nothing. He had a grand old time, but it was a bit awkward for the rest of us.
Oh, you're joking! That is Scheitenhausen.
We even missed out on a bed because he took one of them.
Oh, my God.
What the?
Anthony, that is a shambles.
Mogi, you would have been fuming.
Well, I'll tell you where he wouldn't have been staying. If it was me, he wouldn't have been staying in that house. He'd be out on his ass. How did you manage to back down to that?
We just decided just to live with it, but we took a few things with us to get the money back, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Good on you.
That is weird. Do you remember what his name was?
I think it was John or Jimmy or something.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. All I remember is that he drank all the beers and had the rest of the nose candy.
Oh, what a backbone.
Wow. I like the operation that guy's running. That's actually quite good.
Yeah, come on down and stay.
Bad business model he's got, isn't it?
It is a good business model because he knows that everybody that's going to come and stay for an Airbnb is probably going to be a boys' trip of some description, right?
Yeah,
he's going to stay.
Hey, Anthony, you and yourself some BK vouchers, mate, so stay on the line, and our great mate Brooke in Studio B will sort you out, all right?
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, good on you, man. The audacity.
That's a shocker, isn't it?
That is a shocker.
Quite funny, though.
I mean, I'm a pretty mild-mannered fella, but there's no way even Hoodie J would put up with that.
I don't know how that conversation goes.
I would say certainly not. I hired this place. Get your wobbly ass out of here.
Absolutely.
And you won't be touching my candy, that's for sure.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
For myself, so I went away to Hanmer Springs there with, it was meant to be me and the wife and my daughter, and then unbeknownst to me, my wife invited her entire family.
My
so
wife?
I ended up having grandma there, sister-in-law, nephew, cousin, and auntie. So it was quite a lineup.
Yeah, the whole whānau.
Yeah, it was good. And bloody lovely time, mate. You know, there was no snow on the ground, which I thought there was going to be, which was the whole point of the trip. But, you know, I just let it go.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
good.
I'm not going to
good.
sweat it or anything like that.
Totally.
Had a beautiful spa pool there out on the front deck overlooking the mountains there. Don't know what mountains they were. I was thinking to myself, I should look up some of this geography. I couldn't be bothered.
Mate, and I tell you what,
There's
something lovely about being in a hot spa with the old bolos bubbling away there, and it's it's a bit chilly outside.
I'd agree with
Beautiful.
that. I had a little brewski in my hand looking at the snow up on the mountains there. Beautiful. It was good. Anyway, we're a few days in there, and I get a text from the Airbnb individual, the owner there, saying, Mike, I can actually tell you exactly what this person has said to me, but the text message read, Mike, I've had a phone call from the neighbours. Please make sure you remove all, caps lock, shouting at me, clips from the spa pool cover and remove completely from the spa pool. How would you feel about that?
It was a text, you said, eh?
That was a text.
Right.
All clips.
All clips.
hold
So the lid
on.
goes on, and then there's little clips that go into the spa itself to secure it. And it was
Right.
actually lockable, so people couldn't come along and steal a spa.
Right, yes.
But I guess the thing that stuck out for me was
The neighbours watching you.
the neighbours were watching me.
Right, okay.
And when you're paying good money, and any money is good money,
Yes.
I like privacy, or at least to think that I'm enjoying some privacy.
Well, especially-
I don't like to be texted by someone and told, not only have you got no privacy, our neighbours are watching you,
Yes.
and they're calling me, not texting me, and they're calling me about things that are so minor, like spa pool clips,
Yes.
that everything you are doing has been watched. And I started writing a text back, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to let it ruin the holiday.
Yes.
But now I'm at the point where the person whose house it was is nagging me to write a review.
Yeah, that's
Nagging me to write a review on Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
So if you really want me to write, because my thing is, I just can't be bothered. I just want to let it go. But if you want a review, I have to say that you've got your neighbours spying on
And I
people.
can totally relate to where you're coming from there, mate, especially with the stuff you were telling us off air about that you were getting up to in the spa
Yeah.
pool.
Oh,
and
I mean,
stuff. I mean, it must
if you
have been a
think
bit
the
of
clips-
yeah,
the clips are the least of your concerns,
yeah, well,
man.
exactly, mate.
Oh,
was
right.
what you were doing.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Jeez.
Because I thought when they said that, they were going to let
Horrendous
Mike,
behaviour.
Yeah.
please clean up all like the beer bottles or something
No.
like that. It was clips.
Yeah,
But
just the
I
clips.
didn't realise that you were, doing all that in the spa though. So
Oh, I was going hell for it.
Well, just on the clean-up front, I've got a bit of a story on that, but we'll go to a tune first, eh?
oh man, I'm on tenterhooks, Jase.
You taking the piss, Keyzie?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4.
Very quickly on the Airbnb nightmare stories there, Mogi. Had a mate, and him and his mates hired an Airbnb, and they had a bit of a big weekend with the boys.
Few beers.
A few beers and a few other things as well. Anyway.
Wine.
Pardon?
A few wines.
Oh, there might have been wines. Might have even been some ciders, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, they went
Jesus.
crazy. And a little bit of other stuff as well that I
yeah,
will
I'm
say.
with
Chippies and
Yeah,
that.
pardon?
Chippies and dip and stuff. And like nuts.
Cheese balls.
Ah, yeah.
No, don't ever mention that word in this studio again, boys. No more talk of cheese balls. But anyway, so they had a good time. And they left the place absolutely immaculate. Anyway, the guy that ran the Airbnb sent him a massive cleaning bill.
Oh.
And my mate was like, I don't think so, pal. We left that place absolutely immaculate. There's no way I'm paying that bill. And the guy rang him up and said, oh, you left it immaculate, did you? And he went, yeah, we did. We made sure that it was spotless. And he said, oh, well, you missed the 2 little plastic bags on the side table by the bed there, which I think, by the way, the police would be quite interested in having a little gander at. And my mate went, down! Oh, right. Okay.
Bit of a cleaning bill there.
So he went, how much was the bill again? And he went, blah, 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 and so he paid it.
Is that right?
That's not very kosher, is it? I mean, the place was immaculate, and he did leave a couple of little baggies.
I like it. I like that from the owner. I like that. That's funny.
But yeah, I thought that was. I mean, what kind of a review do you give in that situation?
Oh, I think
You know
you'd
what
be
I-
quite honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and just to provide some, a different perspective.
Here we go. This will be the soft on version.
Yeah. Yes,
So me
Keyzie.
and my mates went away, similar type setup.
Okay.
Beers and cheese balls and all that. Went for a weekend, and one of my mates proceeded to immediately wee the bed.
Oh, yeah. What? When he walked in, just pulled down his pants and peed on the bed.
Seemed like it.
Wow.
Went to bed first, weed the bed, which is fine. Like, let us know it's going to happen, put on nappies or whatever. But he did that, and then put the bed outside on the balcony.
The mattress.
Just left it outside, and then the next night did the same thing.
What, did wheeze in the bed again?
On the couch this time. and then, so we were there for 2 and then we went to leave, and like we cleaned the place up beautifully, and I was just like, these people will never know that there is just wheeze all over their house now.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
and you'd think there'd be some stainage going on as well, you know what I mean?
I thought so, yeah, but no, just flip it up the other way.
Yeah,
Right.
flip it upside down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Has your mate sort of sought some help about his weeing in the bed?
I don't know, I haven't seen him since. So.
I had a mate that used to do that growing up. Every weekend he'd do it. Every weekend, twice a weekend.
Yeah.
So they put him on these pills, and the doctor said just before you go to bed, take one of these pills that stops your kidneys from working, so you won't produce any urine, so you won't urinate the bed. Problem was he was so maggoted. He'd always forget to take the pills.
Yeah.
But he'd never forget to get maggoted.
Which is funny because on our chat today, Mogi, you were talking about how last night you had 7 wheeze.
Oh, I
but
did.
Not in the bed,
No,
but
that's
then
right.
you had 7 wheeze.
Yeah, we're going to get to that tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be a big chat. We're teasing tomorrow's show.
Wow, I can't wait.
And that is literally that is not any exaggeration. 7 times.
That's problematic.
It's not good. I'm going to the doctor, by the way.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? This segment brought to you by the ACC Mad Monday podcast featuring me and Di Henwood. Now let's get into the Warriors chat. The Warriors, they took on the Sharks at Mount Smart yesterday afternoon.
Sorry, Keyzie.
Yes.
Just on that, by the way, our Instagram big poll today.
No, don't. This is confusing.
Is this the Warriors' year, yes or no?
Yeah.
So make sure you have a vote on that, and we'll get to that after
do that
6
at the
o'clock.
end. Yeah.
But as I was saying, Mogi, I went to the game live yesterday, and it's so good to
Jase.
be there.
Oh, yeah.
Jase.
and feel and smell the game. You know what I mean?
You're sniffing the game,
slap on slap, the brutality of it. Brings it all back for me. And the Warriors, they remind me of the French rugby side in some respects.
Sure.
When they're on.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? And they're unstoppable.
That's true. And they've been on, pretty much the entire year. And when you look at it, you step back and you think to yourself, gee whiz, early on everybody was thinking these guys were going to be wooden spooners or bottom two.
Well, I remember Keyzie
and here they
saying
are.
that.
Final Four, absolutely their year, and 1,000% they're going to win the title this year.
Yeah.
When you think of it like that, guaranteed title.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Totally.
So get your money on it. Slam dunk.
Yeah, good idea.
There's something irrepressible
Jase,
about them at the moment.
There
You know
is.
what I mean? Obviously, they're well coached. Obviously, they're all
Jase.
in on the game plan.
Yeah.
I was talking to the lads after the game, you know,
Jase.
and I can tell you that the vibe
Jase,
amongst the boys is really positive.
it's a good vibe.
And it's
Jase.
showing on the field at the moment because
Absolutely,
they
it
are
is.
so
But
confident.
they'll fight and they'll die for each other, and that's
Yes.
what you
Wow,
want.
probably
I mean,
die.
defence is what it's all about. Defence is an attitude, and if defence is an attitude, they've got a bloody good attitude. Am I right? I mean, God.
Totally.
And then they're just
Good
piling
point.
the points on at
Such
the
a
other
good point.
end, and it's just. It's 1-13 and right across the bench, and they've got some bloody good talent coming back from injury shortly too. So there's some tough
even need
decisions there for Cappy to be made, and be interesting
point.
to see which way he goes. But we trust in Cappy, am I right?
Yeah, totally, mate.
Yeah, totally, actually.
And I just want to make the point as well that
Tohu Harris.
who's been having a few injury
last
issues.
samurai.
He's been on and off in the last couple of matches, but will he stay off? No, he won't,
No,
Mike
he won't.
Minogue. He'll come back on the field. He's not going to stay. It'd be very easy, like in yesterday's game, for Tohu to go, actually, let's just call it for today.
Yeah.
I could probably go back on, but I won't.
Yes.
But he went, no, I'm going back on because I'm fighting with the boys,
With the
side by
Browsers.
side.
Yeah,
Totally, man.
So a good win.
Oh,
for
sorry, Keyzie.
What?
Yummy boy of the week.
No,
Go
can
on.
I just do some Keyzie? Can I just do, please, can I just...
Keyzie.
Yummy boy of the week.
Yummy.
Rocco Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Very yummy boy.
Bit of a breakout game for him.
Breakout game. Also, yummy name, Berry.
Oh, yummy.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. I've got to be honest with you, fellas. I'm a little nervous about being back at work. I've been cheese ball free for an entire week.
Right.
Have you actually?
Yes, I have.
Right.
Hand on heart. Now I have to do the cheese ball run back to the car at some stage tonight. And I'll be honest with you, I'm anxious about it, Mogi. I might need you to come with me and escort me to my car.
Nah.
But the first mistake you're making is
Keyzie?
you're calling the walk back to your car the cheese ball run. That's your issue right there.
If you walk out of here and cross the road straight away, then you won't go past that shop, will you?
Go on the
Yeah,
other
but
side.
I'll know it's there.
No, I know.
That's different.
Right, okay.
Knowing it's there and then eating them is
So
two
you're
different
saying
things,
I
yeah.
should just cross the road straight
Yeah,
away?
yeah.
Okay.
You know what? He's
Yeah.
definitely going to get cheese balls.
No,
tonight. Yes, you are.
100%.
Yes, you are.
No.
Because it's been ages and you're
No.
excited.
You
I'm
think you
not-
reward yourself, it's been a good week off, you had a good show today, you're happy, and let's celebrate with a bag of cheese balls.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki. Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
Yeah.
Was I meant to throw to you there, was I, Keyzie?
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
That's okay. No, you keep
No,
going.
that's all good, mate. That's
No,
all
yeah.
good. You know,
You're rusty, I
they're
get it.
talking. They're talking about meeting up with a mate overseas.
They are.
pouring the beer. I think it's also a great opportunity to rekindle an old romance.
You keep saying that, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You
You
love
know?
it. You're into that
Think
idea.
of all those people that have broken apart over the years because one of them had to go overseas.
But quite
You know
often,
what I mean? And they didn't want to do the long-term thing. This could be your opportunity to fly over there and go, I made the worst mistake of my life.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm going to pour you a beersy and let's hang out and then make love.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people move overseas.
Have you seen any photos of this person lately?
Oh, me personally?
No, I mean just
This hypothetical person.
hypothetically. Have you hypothetically seen this hypothetical person hypothetically in the last 30 years?
Hypothetically?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
hypothetically, I think he's been Facebook stalking if he's willing to fly all the way over.
Hypothetically, I think you might be onto something.
That is rich coming from you, Keyzie, what you were talking about off air just
Don't,
before.
I don't.
I mean,
How
come
dare
on,
you.
mate. The audacity of that comment. Jeez Louise. But it is a great opportunity for people, isn't it, fellas?
Oh,
certainly
it's
is.
incredible. What a huge prize anywhere in the world for a few brewskis. I'd love to get involved with it. Obviously, I can't. But I'm assuming a lot of people are.
Yeah, well, they are by texting beer to 3483. Thanks
Yep.
to Max, of course. You could get involved with it. You'd have to quit.
Yeah.
Effective immediately. Cut
Yeah.
all ties with any of us.
No, even then, I think it'll be a bad look. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
happen.
No, it wouldn't work,
But I
yeah.
tell you what, you should do.
What?
You should quit.
Listen, just on the Bearsies
And-
front, by the
Oh,
way.
it's not related to the competition.
Oh, yeah,
And our mates at Max, I have noticed coming back from the week off there, Mogi,
So happy with
the old beer fridge, she's taken a hammer.
Oh, yeah, no. Keyzie's been at it.
Absolute
Have not.
hammering,
Yeah.
Keyzie.
I have not. You guys haven't been here. You don't know that.
Well, it was full when I left, and it's near empty now.
Yeah, no, guilty. Text beer 3483. Get yourself in the draw, why don't you?
Yeah, good on you, you mad bastards. Oh, bit of David Bowie for you. Why not?
You should quit.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Speaking of food, by the way, we were talking earlier about the fact that Keyzie's combed himself with a couple of massive mince burritos. with
Enchiladas,
cheese.
Jace.
Enchiladas.
Enchilada!
But, I was commenting to Keyzie while you were out in the kitchen there, Mogi, just the sheer quantity of food you devour.
Yeah.
And it amazes me. You've got about 4 Tupperware containers on the studio thing here. I mean,
Desk.
it's just...
It is called a desk, Keyzie, you're right.
It is phenomenal.
I can
the
tell you-
amount of food you put away.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about the food, it's lots of it, and it all looks gross. It's all like weird
I
pasty
mean, none
stuff.
of them are frozen Hawaiian pizzas. You're right there, Keyzie.
Now you're talking.
I can tell you what I had today, if you like. 3 eggs and 1 piece of toast for breakfast, Keyzie. How does that sound?
One piece of toast.
Just one.
and 3... Oh,
And
geez.
3 eggs.
I'm
Scrambled eggs.
I'm annoyed by that
No,
already.
well, see, you don't need that second piece of toast. That's
Yummy,
why you
though.
guys are carrying that gut.
How dare you.
Then
you want to see my abs, pal?
Yeah.
Same,
Oh,
actually.
later after
I'll
the
wait,
show.
I'll wait
yeah.
a few months. And then I had beef, beans, and roast potatoes for lunch. How good is that? Roast beef. Beautiful, Keyzie. Even you'd like that. One of
Not very vegan-y.
One of my it was fake beef. One of my overnight oats here that I've brought into the studio
So
today.
that's afternoon tea, right?
That's after. Well, this is, yeah. And then I had a tin of tuna as well out there. I don't know if
Yeah, I
you saw
saw
me
you.
eating that.
Yeah, I did
See,
see you
normally
eating
I
that.
do the full thing, but I'm just trying to keep my protein up, and I don't want to eat all that other
I
garbage
would have
as
put
well.
the tuna with the oats.
And then I had a couple of protein shakes.
Yeah.
So
That's-
it's actually not a lot.
2 protein shakes, tuna, and overnight oats just for afternoon tea.
No.
Is that dinner?
No, that's across the day.
Right.
So for breakfast, I had the eggs. A couple of hours later, I had a shake. A couple of hours later, I had my beef lunch. A couple of hours later, I had a shake. A couple of hours later, I had my overnight oats. A couple of hours later, I had my tin of tuna. Tonight, I'll go home and have some fish and
You
chips
think
or a
that's not
burger
a
or
lot?
something.
I'll tell you what I had today. 2 pieces of Vogel's toast and a ham and cheese roll.
I know,
yeah.
but no offence, Jace. Look at the stadia.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Big poll.
Keyzie was freaking out about this one today. The big poll today was, is this the Warriors' year, yes or no? And Keyzie got all concerned, didn't he, Mogi? That
Well,
we
I
were
don't want
gonna,
to say it.
stitch them
I don't
up
want
by
to
doing
curse
that.
it.
Yeah.
No, I just don't want to say it at
There's
all.
no such thing as a curse, Keyzie.
No.
They're either going to win it or they're not. It's got nothing to do with whether we say they're going to win it or not.
But
You got to get your head around it, man.
it's my own little fun.
I know you don't like making your shirt unlucky by getting it dirty and that's why you wear a skivvy underneath all your shirts.
Okay, first of all, Jace wears skivvies, not me.
Just on that front, by the way,
What?
Keyzie very boldly said, look, if they don't win it this
Yeah.
year, he's shaving the mo.
That is not what I... Did I say that?
Yes.
When did I
Off
say
comes
that?
the mo.
We'll get Brooke to find the audio later
Yeah.
on.
No, don't worry about it, Brooke. So the big poll today, is it the Warriors' year, yes or no? You had your say on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram page. 82% of people say yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Done deal.
Now,
Are you saying 82% of people are wrong, Keyzie? Come on, wake up.
Yeah. Smell the
up.
coffee, fella.
I think 82% of people, they like to think positively.
Yeah.
But,
Not you, though. You'd be in the 18%.
no, I've done this before.
You wouldn't be in the 18%?
I'd be in the,
You
I
don't even
refuse
give
to
them
vote.
an 18% chance,
Oh,
Keyzie.
I
what
refuse
sort
to
of
vote.
fan
What?
are you?
That's not what I'm saying.
All the gear, no idea.
Yeah, totally, mate. But
That is-
can I just say
What,
also,
Jace?
that is a beautifully ironed Warriors top.
I didn't iron
There
this
it is.
Warriors top,
It
right?
is pressed thin.
Yes, it's pressed. Well, actually, no, it's steamed. Damn it, why did I say that?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.